we're going to lose these freedoms. I just can't see it. And certainly, if
time to move to North Carolina.
If Biden becomes president, I don't think it'll make much difference.
No, we'll find out. Well, while we're talking about that, I think we might as well start talking about the election.
Yeah.
Or our election day special. We need some music, or at least some horns or something. Play that celebratory horn.
Okay, hold on. I do have to crank that up. It makes, it has to. There we go. It's pre-election day, everybody. We're so happy. Before we get into coverage, I'd like to play one clip. You know how Don Lemon always has the handoff with Chris Cuomo on CNN? Well, you don't, but they do. They have a handoff when Don Lemon's done.
Yeah, I know.
Their little cross chat. So Don Lemon, who apparently has lived in several what he would call red states, he's all this entire season, this entire Trump presidency. I mean, it's really hit him hard, and he has just had to take people out of his life.
You know what the sad thing is, and I'll be honest with you. I have many people who I love in my life, and yeah, I come from a red state. I've lived in several red states. There are a lot of friends who I had to really get rid of because they are so nonsensical when it comes to this issue. They have every single talking point that they hear on state TV and that they hear from this president. They repeat it and they are blinded by it. And when I said to you the other night, there's no way, they can't believe it. They can't, I was just goosing you in a way, right? Where they say I was, breaking your,
Goosing works. It's not like that'll be all over this. Continue.
But here's the thing. I had to get rid of them because they are too far gone. I try and I try and I try. They'll say something really stupid, and then I'll show them the science and I'll give them the information, and they still repeat those talking points. And all the while, the state was a hot spot. If you look at the information that we put up last night that came up yesterday, it showed you how the red states have now taken over where the blue states, where people came in because there are bigger cities and there's more transmission, obviously, where people are closer together. And so now the red states are the problem. And I had to get rid of a lot of people in my life because sometimes you just have to let them go. I think that they have to hit rock bottom like an addict, right? And they have to want to get help. They have to want to know the truth. They have to want to live in reality. They have to want to be responsible, not only for other people's lives, but for their lives. So you know what? It's so sad. And I don't know if after this I will ever be able to go back and be friends with those people, because at a certain point you just say they're too far gone and I got to let them go. And if they're willing to come back and if they're willing to live in reality, then I will welcome them with open arms. But I can't do it. I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, I don't understand these people. I have to let go of them. I don't understand why they don't understand how Putin is running this country. And the Russians are controlling everything, and Putin's calling the shots.
I want to give you the opposite side of that argument. Do you remember the Hollywood media guy that I had a Zoom call with? It was, a rare kind of show business opportunity that I was looking at. They had the license to all of my interviews and stuff from the Netherlands, all the music stuff, and they were talking about putting a TV show together, and the guy went off on, you're in Texas? Blah, blah. I'm in Austin. The only place you can be a Democrat. Remember this guy?
Vaguely.
Okay. And then, and after
I put that kind of person out of my life. They're too far gone.
I just want, he's from San Diego. I just wanted to, because there's a follow-on to this. So, it was like, and then he went on about, because I said, in Texas, we don't really give a crap. We don't make a big deal about who we're voting for. He says, don't you hate those hats? I hate it when they see the big cowboy hats. I said, no.
What's wrong with this guy?
Because that's
Trump.
It's Trump. So
and this guy's a sales guy?
No, he owns thousands and thousands of hours of musical performances that he licenses.
He's just an archivist, okay.
No, it's more than an archivist. He's a very successful business. This is huge business licensing these days.
I didn't say it disparagingly.
Just an archivist? No, you're just an archivist. He licenses.
No. I'm a successful businessman, too.
Okay. So we they were trying to. So there's a guy in Holland who I know, and then this is his partner in San Diego, and they're trying to set up a follow-up call. And the guy says, "Hey, how about Wednesday, the 4th?" And he emails back, "Wednesday morning. I'm either going to be very happy or ready to kill myself based on the election results. I'll be in no mood to talk business unless Trump loses." So the Dutch guy goes back and says, "Okay, how about Friday then?" And the guy comes back with, "If Trump loses, I will not have killed myself, so yes, I can make that." To which I replied, "I have no interest in doing any business with you. You did not
You
take..."
missed the opportunity for that beautiful punchline.
I thought about it. I said, "No." I said, "It's a shame you didn't take the hint on our previous call. I don't mix politics with business. Your insults to my state did not go unnoticed either. I prefer to work with partners who understand appropriate business discourse. I'm withdrawing from this opportunity." To which he said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend anyone." I said, "Well, now you've learned. Because I guess no one stood up to you and said, 'F you, Hollywood douchebag.'" No one
called him out for his privilege.
I tried. It didn't work. And this wasn't a joke. This was an actual business opportunity. And I'm like, dude, because no one has told these people. That's what I realized, because he came back so meek. No one has said, do you realize that not everyone is like you, or we might have different ideas, or maybe we don't want to talk about politics? I'm here to talk about music licensing, not who you're voting for and what your personal issues are. And to me, it was a good example of people just accepting it. No, we have to start talking to people. And I don't care if you're pro-Trump or pro-Biden. Either way, shut up. Vote and shut up. That's my motto.
I think that's a good way of looking at it, but I think, especially if the guy's trying to do a deal, what kind of and he's a businessman, so he's collecting licenses, which is a good business,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to try to package it, but he's more interested in packaging his own opinions about Trump.
Yep. Yeah. And I just said, I'm not going to do it. I'm not interested at all in working with you at all.
The whole industry is, I don't know how they got this way.
Well, he's in San Diego. That may give us a clue. But he's in the entertainment industry. I think, of course, I have friends who are conservatives or Republicans, but they're very quiet about it. Well, it's because of this bullying. It's this bullcrap bullying, and the guy just lost his opportunity with me. I mean, go ahead, license the stupid shit. See if someone else can make a show out of it. I'm not interested.
It won't be possible.
No, so I'm not interested in this. It's just like,
yeah, it's bullying. That's all he was doing. It was from the get-go.
Yeah.
It wasn't even though he felt you out and said, well, maybe this guy's, I don't know. He's living in Texas. Maybe he likes cowboy hats. Maybe he wears them now.
Yeah.
No. He doesn't even bother to do that. So he just starts off with a bullying attitude.
Yeah.
Well, that brings me to the C-SPAN clips.
Okay. Hello, caller. Republican line.
This is the C-SPAN call in about Trump, and this is a guy probably in an area where they're Trump support, and you can hear the problem, which is going to resolve itself on Tuesday.
Lauren, I live right up the road from